right away. Man, oh man, oh man. Good morning, everyone. My name is Angela. The sun is in my eye. I'm here in Ludlow. Ludlow is a part of Yonkers. We just missed 2 trains. An Amtrak going that way, man. Oh Lord. Anyway, let's go walk around the town and come back. This is my first time here in Ludlow. So, it is my first time here in Ludlow. And let me get out of the sun because I don't have my hat today. So there's a little park right here. So let's start by looking for a trash can right now. So this station stop here is called Ludlow. Like I said just now, we just missed an Amtrak going up. Oh my gosh, I should have had the live stream, but that would have looked so cool if I had that Metro North just passed on the Amtrak. Anyway, this is the metro station right here, Metro North metro station at Ludlow. I'm gonna walk on the station. Good morning. Let me see who has joined me. I'm actually looking for a trash to put my Joe's coffee in. So when Joe comes on, and tell him I did try Joe's coffee. It was good. I got it at Grand Central. And I'm looking for a trash can to put my trash in. And then we're going to walk the town. Ludlow is the station stop. But Ludlow is also a part of Yonkers, New York. I've been to Yonkers downtown. And so maybe we find some Halloween. I would like to find a trash can. I think I see one up ahead. So we'll go walking through the town and come back. Maybe we'll catch a couple of trains. I don't know. We just missed 2. An Amtrak, when I got off my train, was passing by. Couldn't see it. And then Metro North was passing by as I was setting the gimbal up. And the Amtrak passed by as I was taking a picture. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait a minute. Newspapers. Wait a minute. Okay, so here's the trash can. Newspapers, bottles, cans, trash. All right, so I found the trash can. Now let's go and check out the town. Ludlow, part of Yonkers. So let's go check it out. I have never been here before. It's my first time. Let me see who has joined me. Let me find my glasses. And welcome. Ali! Good morning. Thank you so much, Ali. This is my first time here, so it's all new to me. It's going to be all new to you as well. It'd be nice if a train came by right now. But an Amtrak came by going north. Maybe there's a southbound, but I don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to walk in town and check out the town. It looks pretty quiet here, doesn't it? Let's getting it. So when we get off the train, this is what we see here. Beautiful town clock, a nice apartment building. If you lived here, you could take the train right quick. A nice thing on the ground down there, just seeing that. Let's walk through the little park right here. And then we're gonna, that looks like it could be the downtown area or. Let's see what it looks like. That's the train station over there. I love clocks. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the clock, I said, "Ooh, I'm gonna come to Ludlow." Cute little garden space here. Maybe I should have gone to, I'll leave that for next year. Very nice little park here. Beautiful apartment building over there, or it might be condos. Apartment or condos, I don't know. But it's pretty. Very pretty. Nicely landscaped. Small park. Flags. There's a stop littering sign. Don't throw away our earth. No tires. No estatetera. Ooh, a cat. I had never seen a cat on any of my live streams before. He snuck by me. This is an art piece here. Interesting artwork. Wow, there's no explanation for it. Huh. Alrighty. And there's a fountain. Where did the kitty go? Let me see if I can get him to come. Meow. Meow. I'm trying to get the cat to come. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're demure. You're so lovely. I love you. I'll see you later. We'll leave the cat alone. Here is a lovely fountain. And as much as they say don't throw trash, somebody did drop a trash from a Chick-fil-A. Sad. Lovely tree turning colors right here. Parks are for people. Abe Cohen Plaza, Departments of Parks and Recreation. Lovely fountain. Hi, kitty cat. You're so cute. You're beautiful. Okay, so I love cats. Cats my favorite. One of my favorites. I love birds too. So we're gonna go up the hill. Not there. Wow. So this neighborhood was called, when I looked it up on Google, like it's like a you know, like a private neighborhood, or I could say exquisite, like Pear Street. So this street is called Pear Street. So it's my first time here, so I don't know where the downtown is or anything. I just know that we got off the train right there. And so come and find out with me what we're going to do and where we're going. It's certainly not crowded. New York City is very crowded today. And I will be showing you more crowds of New York City. Because we're going to go and check out the village on Thursday. That's where they're going to be having the Halloween parade at. Let me see if I can cover some of that if my niece is with me. Oh, there's a lot of wow. Now this is not really far from New York City, not far from the Bronx. Well, I said I'd come here today, being a Sunday, because maybe the downtown area would be busy. It's my first time here, so I gotta look around. Thank you for joining me, for coming on this walk here in Ludlow. It's South Yonkers. And I don't know if I will. I bought a round trip ticket from Ludlow, so if I was to walk from here to downtown Yonkers, I'd have to. I'm hoping that they have a downtown area here. It's hilly, that's for sure. And interesting. Hawthorne Avenue. So, not sure which way we go. That light is a flashing light. I don't know why all those cars must be stopped at the it's a flashing light, so it's a four-way stop. And I'm not sure which way. We'll go straight ahead and see what looks like a downtown area, because it may or may not have a downtown. And that's a Metro North train down there. Hey, the app girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here at Ludlow. I get off the train over there. And Ludlow is a part of Yonkers, New York. It's not downtown Yonkers. I've been there before. And so I'm just checking it out. It's my first time. I'm expecting to see a busy downtown area. Hopefully. There's a lion there. We saw a cat. Very quiet over here. Hi, Nice Effects. How you doing? Oh, thanks for watching from Staten Island. I've never been to Ludlow before. I got off Ludlow at the station stop at Metro North. And, well, I told you what, that you could spot some good trains down there. And this is part of Yonkers, Ludlow here. I don't know how far downtown Yonkers is from here. So this is my first time here. It kind of looks like Staten Island, doesn't it? You're watching from Staten Island. Good morning, the app girl. That's Alex. This is Nice Effects. Alex is a friend channel. You guys can subscribe to Alex. I'm sure he probably is going to be out later today. He was out yesterday and the day before. Oh gosh, beautiful videos. He does New York City. Nice. So, Purser Place. It is my first time here. I'm sure the Bronx is that way a bit further down. Yeah, we just stopped past Riverdale. Riverdale is close to the Bronx. Look at those housing over there. Very nice. That's almost like a Tudor style house right there. So, frankly speaking, I don't know if I'm in the ghetto or not. Google was saying it's a nice neighborhood. Well, I usually go by demographics, so I'd say it's a mixed neighborhood. And let's see what street this is. And I don't know which direction to go in. Well, there's a nice church over there and it's open. So, this is my first time here. There's another area that way. I'm not sure which way to go. Let's go this way to the left, past the church. Pear Street. But look at those gorgeous colors down there on the Palisades Parkway. Wow, that's nice. We get some colors here. Nice church over there. Let's go check it out. I don't know, just So the way it looks to me, this looks kind of more villagey like it's not so much of a downtown area, but more like a village like. There's a Dominican place over there, and then there's, I don't know, maybe go in that direction too. We're gonna check it out. Let's walk over here. I'm walking in this direction because I know Yonkers is in that direction, downtown Yonkers. I don't know how far it is. A train ride, Ludlow. I don't know if Yonkers was the next stop after Ludlow. Look at that gorgeous church over there. It's open for church service. We'll walk this way a little bit and then maybe turn around, walk the other way. I want to go this way so we can take a good look at the church. Absolutely gorgeous architecture there. Up that hill looks pretty. Alex, have you ever been here? I guess I had the light because like there's no sign this way for me to see if I have the light. Just got to look at the light up there. So yeah, I don't even know what's the name of this street. I don't even know the name of the street I'm on. Says to 87 up there. Yeah, nothing happening here. Nothing happening. We got the light now. We're gonna walk in this direction. Look down this street. That's back towards the riverside. Now Yonkers is nice, because I've been to downtown Yonkers when you get off at the train stop there. The church is open. Let's walk this way a bit. So it's, I guess I should have said, what? Sunday morning stroll in Ludlow. Look at those housing over there. Unusual. I guess I could look at the map to see where the things are, but why? The church is packed. Look at the parking lot. Let me see what you're saying, Ab girl. Oh, excuse me. And I thought I would. Now, this is not my favorite thing is when I get off the train is a bustling downtown area. But we're gonna go looking around that corner, see what we see, because it's not bustling. All right, let me see what you're saying. That is exactly correct, Ab girl. Riverdale is the stop before Ludlow. So we're right on that line exactly. And Yonkers is actually this way in this direction, and Riverdale would be in that direction. Now I'm not, past wherever Ludlow ends. There's a bus. What's really funny is I could just take a bus back to New York. I would not take the train back because I bought a wrong trip ticket. So today is off peak. Cute apartments down there. Today, all day is off peak. But I'm senior, so I get off peak and senior. It was $12 round trip to come here to this area of, I mean, I don't want to call it the Bronx, but it's actually Yonkers. As a matter of fact, that street over there says it's Riverdale Avenue. So Ab girl, we're actually on Riverdale Avenue. Another look at the church. And we'll walk in this direction. Towards Yonkers as opposed to towards Riverdale. I've never gotten off at Riverdale either. And well, I haven't been to the Bronx lately. Look at those leaves over there. Those look nice. Total Automotive. It's a car place. So when I left home, it was 47 degrees. I didn't look at the temperature. I should have given those stats before we started to walk. I was so taken aback by the lack of downtown area. Yeah. So we'll walk in this direction and see if we come to a downtown area. We want to see shops and eateries is what we want to see. And I prefer to walk towards downtown Yonkers than the Bronx. And yeah, because I know in Yonkers I could get something to eat. I just had a coffee. I actually had boiled eggs, 2 boiled eggs before I left the house this morning. Oh man, this is a hill. Nicely done. And they have to slide down the other side of the hill. All right, so wow, Downing Street. Now, Downing Street in England is very famous. That's where the Prime Minister lives. Number 10 Downing Street. All right. Let me get under that tree, see if anybody has said anything else to me. I'll read the chat. Right now, I can't see a thing. And I'm not wearing my hat today. As you saw me, I have my headgear. Well, I see people walking from this direction with bags and things. So there must be supermarkets and stuff in this direction. And like I said, I know for sure downtown Yonkers is in this direction. So we'll keep going towards downtown Yonkers. But we should also look at some of the trees that are here. See, they're returning colors, and it's a rather nice day. Well, for me, it just gives me a break from the hustle and bustle of New York City, Times Square. I mean, everywhere is busy. Alex, when you were out there yesterday, my gosh, the village, oh crazy. Shaquille came in. Hi, music. Who has joined me? 52 degrees. Thanks, Alex. Shaquille, welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up? Good morning, Shaquille. We're Peru. I've got mail. I'm reading my mail. So what we're walking here. Well, I started out in Ludlow, which is actually Ludlow is let's see, southeastern Yonkers. So and now I'm walking towards downtown Yonkers, New York. I took the Metro North train here. And actually 2 Amtrak passed while I was setting up the live stream. That would have been cool. But, you know, we didn't get it. It's okay. So, yeah. This is Riverdale Avenue I'm walking on. And, yeah, if I look at the map, I could plot a route. But that's not as exciting as just walking down the street. And then leaving people alone when they're living in their car. Okay, Highland Avenue and Riverdale. So, this is the Riverdale Avenue Church in front of us here. Because that's the water side down there. It's a Seventh-day Adventist church. Hola. Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Bien, gracias.
De nada.
Buen día.
Vaya con Dios. Church. I know some Spanish. I intend to learn more. I'm absolutely going to go to Spain. Absolutely going to Spain. My grandfather is from Spain. His last name is Marin. And my mother's father. And I was looking at a program yesterday, and it was talking about the ancestral from Spain, and then the surnames Marin. My on my father's side is Sanchez, and Marin is Celtic. I find it very fascinating, the trajectory of our ancestry. We are all mixed up from a long time ago. People have been moving across the planet a long time. All right, let me check out what you're saying to me. Harriet Street. All right, let me get a spot out of the sunshine. Let's look down the street. I'm trying to get a spot that's not, I didn't wear a hat today, so, all right. Wait, yeah, it's supposed to warm up too. Here. Absolutely supposed to warm up here as well. Huh, look at that nice hill up there. We're not going to try any hill climbing yet because we want to get towards downtown. What am I saying? I think I could go even though I didn't have the light. And there's no cars coming. Hey, look at that cool park over there. It has a bandstand there, places to sit, a slide, swings. Yeah, that's a nice park over there. I don't see it. Yeah, very nice. Right here on Riverdale Avenue. So we're walking here on Riverdale Avenue in southeast Yonkers. The neighborhood is called Ludlow. Now I don't know where Ludlow ends from here, but we have beautiful fall colors. Look at that Jackson Terrace. So there's a huge building right there. All right, so I don't live in a huge building. I live in a house, front yard, backyard. Wait a minute. Anna, where's Anna? Am I saying Anna? Or is that the name of a Happy Sunday? That's what Shaquille said. I'm just catching up with the chat. Love you too. There's a big reggae festival in Spain. When? It's called Rota. Well, good. Tell me when it is. I'll tell you when I'm ready to go to Spain. But definitely going to Spain. I've been looking at this guy called Traveling Robert because I follow him. And he drives his RV all over America. Well, right now he's in Spain. He rented an RV there in Spain. And he's been I love Madrid. Madrid looks so gorgeous. I can't wait to go. And there's so many places in Spain. And like I was saying, my mother's father came from Spain. Marin is his name. And so, of course, I'll go there and enjoy and learn to speak Spanish even better. Looking at that park over there. Absolutely. It's a gorgeous Sunday morning. It will warm up. So by the time the Halloween parade comes on Thursday, it's probably going to be warm. People are going to be able to dress up. I'm going to wear a witch's hat. I've liked being a witch. I've been a witch. I've been the devil. I've been the angel. Beautiful, Shaquille, beautiful. Ali, are you still here? So we're at Vark. I've never seen that street name before. Vark Street and Riverdale. As we peruse, we're actually sauntering, strolling, meandering through Yonkers, southern Yonkers. Oh, that building looks suspicious to me. I won't say anything. Up a hill there. We're gonna wait for the light because traffic is coming on this street. That's coming from the railroad station. And I don't have the light yet because the traffic is turning. We have the light. Okay, I'm waiting. All right, so now we're gonna go. I dare say I don't know where I'm going. I'm walking on Riverdale Avenue towards Yonkers, downtown Yonkers. So we shall see if I get there. Let's bet on me getting there. Gorgeous trees. Yeah, because this is my first time here. It probably won't be on my top 10 list because when I step out of the metro, I didn't find a downtown. I found the pretty clock and a cute park and that big apartment building, but that's not a downtown, and consequently no eateries. Wow. Huge buildings here, however. I don't really see any like houses or anything, actually. I keep my camera off certain groups of people, and especially certain males. Look at that church over there. Wow. Huh. I don't know what street that's on. But we're heading towards downtown because I'm recognizing something in front of me right there, which is pretty darn cool. Because I thought that, listen to what I thought when I got off the train. Ooh, Ludlow is going to be a cute little area of Yonkers with little shops and things, and I could jump on and get myself a little breakfast. But no such thing. We had to come and walk. Well, it was a good walk from there to here. 80s, is that you? Now you know I'm going to shout you out, 80s. At 80s Guy. That's another Friends channel. To South Broadway. I'm not going to South Broadway. I know my way around over here. Thank you, though. I know that you're taking me long walk. That's the area I know right there. Right there. The train station is right there. Well, Google said something that wasn't quite true, and it's okay because 80s, you know, by certain demographics, I know if the area is good or bad. You know that. I do know. Well, and this actually is kind of cleaner than my neighborhood in Brooklyn. But right there, when we get to South Broadway, we're not even going to go on South Broadway, I don't think, because that is what I'm looking for, right? It's right ahead of me. And it's not the, never mind. Oh, I think. Let's see where we get here. But I know, 80s, that you'll keep me on the nicer areas of things. And 80s, I have seen the change in Yonkers since the first time I came here. No. So, yeah, I am heads up. And, you know, Ludlow is not going to be a return trip because there's just nothing there. It's, yeah. And I should have taken the thing. This is south side. You know what they say about the south side, right? Yeah. Well, there's a shop right there. There's not a single shop right in my neighborhood anymore. So let's see where we are. Here, we're not by the train station yet. 80 says it's a long walk. And so we shall see. It's down there. Let's go across. Wait a minute. We don't have the light. Wow. That's a big parking lot right there. And I'm on Riverdale. So I don't know how far I am from the metro station. It was right there. Really right there. I don't know how far we have open wide from the metro station. But yeah. Looks like there's a Popeyes over there. I'm gonna chat with you in just a moment. I'm just looking at this light, but so I'm gonna tell you something. I went to Ashburn, Virginia. Hey, Christopher. Good morning. Who's Jonathan C? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome, Christopher. Yeah, I'm doing this crazy walk. Someone told me to go and check out Ludlow. I should have gone to 34th Street and take my gimbal in. But I'm planning to do that tomorrow. Because I also want to buy look at this ShopRites over here. A CVS and a big old ShopRite. Hey, 80s, did you know this was here? I'm sure you might have known. This big old thing here like that. A harbinger is what I call that. So, when I get down there, I want to see where I'm at. All right, I saw a new message came up. Let me read. Education transformation, it says on that mural over there. So this is South, you know how they have the South Bronx? This is South Yonkers. We'll put it like that. Thank you, darling. We'll put it like that. Now I know Ludlow is actually South Yonkers, just like South Bronx or Southern Brooklyn, the South. All right, let me read that. The crazy part was that I went there and thought myself, I bought myself a big jumbo pizza. You did? That's pretty funny. But where's the pizza place? And I can't do a jumbo pizza. Yeah, yep, you're right, 80s. I'll tell you, see, because I have a sensitivity to wheat, so I can't eat too much wheat. I could do the pizza because it's together with the cheese. But yeah, if I eat too much wheat, well, I'd have to stay home. It's just all I gotta say. So I'm kind of probably gonna just look for something with rice, or I'll wait till I get back to the city. Oh man, no! When I go to, I just remember. Hey, 80s! I'm gonna tell you something, 80s. At Grand Central, there's a chirping chicken, and they sell really nice plantains. And when I go back, of course, I have a plantain. I think when I get off at Grand Central, I'll stop at that chirping chicken. So this is Hudson Street here, and Riverdale. That's funny. I've been to downtown Yonkers before, but I never paid attention to if this street was Riverdale here. But there's a cute house over there. You see, there's a sign that says Yonkers over there. So the sign to read is over there. There's a sign over there that says Yonkers and then something. We got 9 seconds. Let's cross the street. 7 seconds. Let's cross the street. But see, okay, so I'll tell you what. I recognize where I'm at because I've eaten at that place over there. So we're gonna go over there. To the left to the left of me is the train station. This is downtown Yonkers right here. So we're not going to no South Broadway, and the gimbal is already on pale green. So I will take the gimbal in tomorrow. I have another gimbal I'm going to trade in, and I'm going to buy a new gimbal. I don't know if Alex, if you're still here, but I'm going to get that Insta 360. Let me get on the sidewalk because I'm standing. I want to go across the street. We got the lights. We got the lights. That's a cute apartment building over there. I'm not saying the inside is cute, but the architecture on the outside. So we're going to go down here, because then we're going to go to the waterfront, because the waterfront is to my left. I've been here before. I've been to that place over there. Just keeping my cameras off certain demographic. Joe, welcome, 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 Joe. Joe, I'm in Yonkers. I started off at South Yonkers. Just look at the telephone. You see that New York Telephone Company building over there? That one right there? Ma Bell. They used to call the telephone company Ma Bell. AT&T used to be the telephone company. And we called them Ma Bell. That's before there was ever a cell phone. I have a lot of experience. I lived when phones were stuck on the wall, when you couldn't take a phone out with you. How many people in this chat remember that? Okay, I'm not saying anything, but there's a big on the sidewalk. Gotta watch my step. We're downtown Yonkers. Man, there's nothing happening here. Absolutely nothing happening here. Amazing. So yeah, I've eaten right here. This is a diner. I like diners. See, I told you I would recognize it the minute I see it. So it was really a short walk. I'm surprised. The diner must be open, but I don't hear any music. I do hear some music. So now we're downtown. This is the place. This is Main Street. So Riverdale. So it was Riverdale. Yonkers firefighter exam. Anybody interested in the Yonkers firefighter exam? So the Yonkers waterfront is straight ahead. He's playing music, copyrighted music. So yeah, copyrighted music over there. The diner is jumping. Crowd, I've eaten there before. Nice crowd it has. Let's walk up here. I don't know if you could hear the copyrighted music, but you know, that's okay. So I was complaining about the lack of stuff where we were, and of course, as soon as we come here, we got copyrighted music. Huh? Says the Loop footwear and clothing. Family Dollar over there. Maybe you could get a Halloween costume in there. Don't know. Well, let's go walk up here and take a look. This is Main Street. Main Street in Yonkers, New York.
We thought the problem was our coffee, but it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to
My gosh, I don't know. Let me open my coat and then let me catch up with the chat. Yonkers Trust Company, right there. Well, I'm certainly not going to that diner. It's too crowded. So we're gonna walk down the other side of the street. So this is North Broadway right here in Main Street, 80s. It says South Broadway here. Martins. Let's go to the waterfront. And more downtown up there, but let's go to the waterfront. That's the other street we didn't walk on. And there's a town clock right there. See the town clock? Yonkers town clock, four-headed town clock. All right. Let's go down to the waterfront. I want to walk on that around that block right there. Is the bus Gus? I know 80s has his own live stream to get on, and he's gonna show you. Guy looks at me, he says, well, you're not moving, so I'm gonna go across the street. Let me look around here. North Broadway. Let me see how it curves. Yonkers on the river. This should curve around so I could go back to Riverdale and curve around to the metro station. Metro North station is over there. Yeah. All right, Joe. Let me see what you're saying. I'm in the shade. Jasmine Rose, welcome. All right, I'm catching up with the chat. Well, that's true, Alex, except for New York City. There's a nice mural over here. Hang on, let me just... Look at that nice mural up there, coming up. Yeah, when I was here before, I didn't walk on this back street here. But, I know so what you're saying, music, but I tell you what, it is, what you're saying is true. What I noticed since I come here, first came here in 2023, early 2023, not something we can discuss online or via YouTube, but I see a difference in the demographics. And consequently, I do understand, but you got to remember I live around the same demographics in Brooklyn. Really. Nice mural over there. There's actually a cute park right there. We're going to head to the waterfront now. It's a cute little park, but I don't want to go back down that area. We want to go to the waterfront. Let's go back over on Main Street. It's Main Street right there. Hopefully I'm right. Let's make sure. That's the waterfront right there. But look at the gorgeous, look at the Pacific Palisades. Look how gorgeous it looks. Well, a few things going on here. Okay, that's the United States Post Office down there. Let's head down that hill. Maybe we should walk through the park. It looks like it might be easier to walk through the park than down that big hill. Car coming around here. Let me get on the sidewalk. Oh, there's some war memorial in front of us here. I know it's a war memorial because that's what we do. We all see there's guns and we always have a memorial to war someplace. That's another war memorial over there. And we want to go straight down that hill. Oh, look at that building over there. Very nice. Dock Street. This street is called Dock Street. Philippe's Manor Hall. Path through history. Oh, gee, that's some train just passing by. Manor House Square. So Philippe's Manor must be over here someplace. I've never been to Philippe's Manor. And let me see what you're saying. Oh, maybe it's that over there. I'm not sure. Let's go see. Oops. Almost knocked my gimbal off. My phone off the gimbal. Hi, Williams. Welcome. I think I'm caught up with that. Hi, Williams. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're in Yonkers, New York. Nothing's happening here. We got to go back to Times Square. I'm kidding, but we're going to head to the waterfront now. Let's see how the waterfront looks. Besides, you can see trains from the waterfront. I don't know who has the light. It's not me. I had the light. But those light buttons don't turn on unless you press the button. All right, let's go over here and then walk through that little park over there. Manor House Square. So, they're talking about Philippe's Manor, and I don't recall the whole thing about Philippe's Manor. I think I have a button to push here for this light. Let me do that. Yeah. That's the Bell Telephone building down there is what that is. Let me push this button. Hopefully it gives me a walk light. But yeah, I'm thinking that house, it is Philippe's Manor, open Wednesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. So Philippe's Manor is open today. Alright, so I don't remember what Google had said about Philippe's Manor, but oh, that must be this stop right here. Down there. Manor House Square. So that Philippe's Manor has some kind of historical significance. Really? Thanks, ad girl. Lion Gate has. All right. So we're going and we're walking. The Pacific Palisades just look gorgeous. Do we have the light? I don't get it. Yeah, we have the light. I see the arrow, the cross. So yeah, so that Philippe's Manor over there. See the guns over there too? Has something to do with, you know. So let's look at this. I hear the trains. Erected by the city of Yonkers to her soldiers, sailors, and marines of the Spanish-American War, the Philippine Islands insurrection, and Boxer uprising 1928. You know, we spend time fighting is all I could say. And so that's available for touring, Philippe's Manor. I'm not going in there with my gimbal and phone. That's a great shot right there, man. It really is. Let me take a picture of that. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Oh man. Yeah, we're looking right at the waterfront. All right, let's go down the hill into this little park that we're climbing in on. Okay, let's go. Historic Yonkers. Let's find out about historic Yonkers. Well, there's the town clock, which I saw someplace else. Yonkers Waterfront and Penny's Dock, circa 1870. Look what it looked like in 1870. And the old working industrial waterfront shows the outflow of the Sawmill River to the Hudson circa 1948. Look at it, working the downtown streets, 1858. Most Yonkers residents lived in multiple dwellings and they were lucky to have indoor plumbing and water. Are you listening to this? Much less hot water. There were 4 city baths built in Yonkers to keep residents clean circa 1910. Ooh. Crowds gathered to watch the laying of the cornerstone for Yonkers City Hall, 1908. Patriotic new Main Street butchers created an American flag from sausages and chopped meat. Well, Yonkers is interesting. The Great Blizzard of 1888 was one of the most severe blizzards in the United States, dumping 30 to 50 inches of snow with 45-mile-per-hour winds. Music, if you're on, here you go. Let's get the Great Blizzard of 2025. How about that? Or 2024. You see that? Now and then Yonkers was the destination of many U.S. presidents, including Teddy Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, pictured in 1948. John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, and Gerald Ford. They all came to Yonkers. Our club helped patrons keep track of time in Getty Square. We just passed Getty Square on that clock, but I didn't take a picture. All right, let's walk down here. That's the great history of Yonkers I just read to you. So here is the flag. This is called Larking Park, restored in 1996. And the mayor of Yonkers, and yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's just... oh my gosh. See? Well, okay, so this is what I'm going to say. Since people couldn't bathe, maybe that's why they don't keep stuff clean anymore. Because they didn't used to bathe. I mean, like, this is crazy. That is crazy. A hot dog, that is crazy. Just leave the trash there. What kind of, I don't know. And somebody else left their shoes over there. Okay, I'm not going to say about certain demographics. There's a gourmet deli over there. As we head down to the waterfront, let me see. Is the gateway to Westchester County. I agree. Absolutely agree. It's the gateway to Westchester County. I think that we need to kind of vision Yonkers to be getting a little clean up. Okay, we're heading to the waterfront. I didn't get there yet, but we're heading straight towards the waterfront. This is my first time walking through this park up here. I saw it, but from down there by the waterfront, never came up. Wait, let's go looking over here what it says. Oh my, the water is kind of dried up a little bit there. We need some rain. Urban Fish and Wildlife Restoration Site. Oh, transformation of a river. Sawmill River daylighting. I can't believe it. That river used to be right there in the middle of the town. That's it right there. That's cute though that they didn't get rid of it like Albany did when they got rid of the river. It makes for a statement. Let's go walking through the park. That's pretty nice. I like it. Sawmill River. So that's what it says. Sawmill River Restoration is what it says. What we do with the rivers. Okay, so we learned some historical things about Yonkers. That's the train station we're looking at straight ahead. We're going to go over there by the train station. See if we can spot some trains until the gimbal dies. And I'll have to buy a ticket from Yonkers because I'm not walking back to Ludlow. So, cute little park though. Cute little park. Cute little park. Well, he wants to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to him because I got all of you to talk to. Or maybe he's talking to somebody on the phone. Look at the nice fall colors in the park. Uh-oh, I think I have to walk down there. Let's walk down here. Well, I can't pick up all this trash. train. We're getting close to the train station. That's an Amtrak. I'm telling you, that's an Amtrak. I missed that Amtrak. We could be train spotting instead of walking around here. But we're gonna do it. Let's look at the river again. Isn't it nice? Let's love the river. It needs to be restored. That's the Sawmill River. This is a nice park. It's right in front of the Yonkers train station. So we walk through the park as opposed to down the middle of the main street there. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. A nice mural. The stuff written down there. Surf and out to sea. Also, they said something from human spirit and almost from something, something, something. And then those nice benches there and people put stickers on the thing. Anyway. I'm not sure what that is. American eel. Oh, it's an American eel. That's what it says, American eel. Not an American woman. Remember that song? I don't know who's old enough to remember American Woman, but yeah. Oh. There is a thing. That's a squirrel or a beaver or something. I just noticed that. There's a Starbucks over there. I don't know if it's open or not. But that's Main Street down there. We might walk around over there. I guess we could. Let me walk us. We'll go around. We'll go around and peep on Main Street. Because Main Street is over there. But I want. Oh my. Look. Let me see what you're saying there, Joe. Wow. It's amazing. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm all caught up. Sawmill River. I guess it ends here or goes from here. But this is a way that the city was able to keep the river here and have it like a you know, something to visit, something to look at, something to make the city look a bit more exciting. Wildlife habitat. Do not enter gardens. Oh, including cute little mice. I've seen them. Well, I saw the mice at Washington Square Park. So this is the Yonkers Metro Station, Metro North Station. See, Yonkers. I didn't see not one Halloween decorations. All right, so let me show you up Main Street that we didn't walk down. Well, actually, we were walking up Main Street on one side. Great view here. Let me take a picture of that. I'll put you down this way, and I'll take a picture of this. Okay, thank you guys. That's the Amtrak and the Metro North station here in Yonkers, New York. Amtrak does stop at Yonkers and Metro North. And oh, it looks like the library is open today. I might have to go to the party at the library. That's the library right there with the flag. So that building right there is the library. I saw people walking in, and I know they have a potty because I heard a girl say that. Oh, I'm gonna go to the library to use the potty. Gold Star Mothers Monument. So this monument honors the mothers whose son or daughter have given their life in the military service defending our country. The mother sits at the monument where she saw her son or daughter leave by train never to return. Forever hereafter, filled with her undying sorrow, the Gold Star mother cradles the flag that covered the child's coffin. Okay, so she's a mom who sent her son to war and he never came back. We should stop fighting. We really should stop fighting. I don't know when, as a human consciousness, we're going to figure that out. So this street here is called Buena Vista. And let's walk over here to Main Street. And I just have to say, listen to me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, share, go and visit our friend's channel, Nice Effects at 80s Guy. Who else is there that has a channel? Joe, find out. Let's share. So there's the waterfront right there. And we're going to go walking over there before the gimbal goes to red. So we'll just look up Main Street. This is Main Street. We were on the other end of Main Street. We were down there. So we were down there by the red spot down there. We walked around and came down this way. So we won't walk up Main Street. This is United States Post Office right here. Well, we're going to go to the waterfront. Yonkers waterfront. There's a Chase Manhattan Bank. Buena Vista Avenue is the street that the... So we'll wait for the other light. I already feel there's a... It doesn't even work. Never mind. So the Kawasaki... There's a Kawasaki... a Kawasaki plant down the street there that builds trains for the Long Island Railroad. So I'm surprised at my own self walking from Ludlow. I didn't look it up on the map that we actually made it to downtown Yonkers. But I kind of figured that I wasn't going to be able to do it because it said it was a little neighborhood in the southeastern part of Yonkers. So I figured, well, then, and it said it wasn't far from downtown Yonkers. So let's head to the waterfront. 80s, let me see what you're saying. Let's see. The pizza place. I don't know if that's where Christopher got his pizza. Huge feet. But there's a Yonkers Brewing Company over there. I couldn't get food. That's for people who like to drink alcohol. But maybe the pizza place is open. I don't know. Let's go forward here to the waterfront. Alrighty then. My gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I've been to Yonkers during the week. This place is far more busy during the week than on a Sunday. That's for sure. Something is passing, guys. I can't see it. It's on the back track. It's a Metro North. Burger, Urge Burger. Well, these guys are not open. 11:30 to 8:30. Nobody's in there. Is it not like 11:30 yet? This is weird. This is the waterfront. Yonkers downtown waterfront. It says that right there. Amphitheater, the Esplanade, the Sculpture Garden, September 11th Memorial. To the left. This is weird. Okay. So now somebody's playing some kind of copyrighted music. That's an expensive restaurant right up front. In the front there. So I cannot even believe this. that I have come out here during the week, and during the week it's more busy than Sunday. None of those restaurants over there are open. During the week they're open. It's so weird. Absolutely weird. Let's get across here. Let's look at the Manhattan skyline from here because we can see it. There it is. I'll zoom it up. And then we turn around and look at the... All right, we got an Amtrak. That's a Metro North. Sorry about that. I thought it was an Amtrak. It's a Metro North. But if we sit over there, we can spot some trains before the gimbal dies. All right, so now, okay, we really got to get better than that, people. Trash everywhere. That's ridiculous. We have so many people throwing trash everywhere that the place looks trashy. It's terrible. All right, let's zoom up that Manhattan skyline. That is the Manhattan skyline, and I believe that bridge. Who's here? Let me see. I just zoomed up. Is that Fletcher or Measure? I can't see too good. Oh, 80s. So that's the Manhattan skyline. But what bridge is that? Is that the one Henry Hudson? Is that the Henry Hudson bridge right there? Henry Hudson. That's the Henry Hudson bridge. Where is the statue of Ella Fitzgerald? The reason why I'm asking you that, because I've been here before. Is it down there, way down there? Because I don't think I've walked way down there, but we could walk down there. I've been over here, so I've been on that side there. All right. So, okay, so let's go look at the other bridge, and then we'll walk down there. Because I've been on that side a lot, but I haven't been way down there. So we'll go down there. Because I haven't seen the statue of Ella Fitzgerald. But it's crazy. There's nobody here. When I come during the week, out here is busy. It's flipping and flopping and going on, and the restaurants are open. Guys, I apologize for bringing you to Yonkers on a Sunday. I'm serious about it. Because there's nothing going on. Nowhere, no how. See. I want us to take a look at the Mario Cuomo Bridge. Also known as the Tappan Zee Bridge. But they took down the Tappan Zee Bridge and they put up that new bridge. It's called the Mario Cuomo Bridge. This is a fish. See that metal fish right there? Because people go fishing. Oh, he did want to say hi. That's nice. I was keeping the camera off of you just in case.
Okay, no, I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
we're live. FALO 66 Train Travels.
Oh, yeah? Big Mario's fishing experience. Check me out.
I'll check you out.
Thank you.
Big Mario's fishing experience.
Yeah, Big
All right, that's Big Mario's fishing experience, guys. In case you want to go check him out. Yeah.
Before you go, I want to get your
You have a card?
subscribe it. No, subscribe right away.
Oh, okay, good. And I'll come and subscribe to you right away. Look at that. Look at that boat over there. 80s. You know who's on that boat over there?
Oh, I think that's just Jersey people.
You're funny.
What is it?
FALO
FALO
66 Train Travels. Take your time. FALO 66 Train Travels. Maybe you want to put the at.
Travels. Coño. So you're a train? You like trains?
Oh yeah, I took the train here. We're gonna go train spot.
Right here, I see you.
That's me. All right.
Right.
And you're what?
Big Mario. It's very easy. Big Mario's fishing experience.
Big Mario's fishing experience. Make a comment down there.
What?
Make a comment on me so I
Okay.
remember.
Okay.
Coolio, we're following each other, guys. Big Mario's fishing experience.
Hi guys.
Yeah. We're making family friends here, guys. See? That's what it's all about. All right, let's go looking at the Mario Cuomo Bridge, Tappan Zee Bridge, and he says that boat is Jersey people. We don't have anything against Jersey people, but that is the Jersey side over there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? All right, let me try to read the comment. Let me get under a tree. Look at these gorgeous trees. Big Mario's fishing experience. Oh, besides, he said it on the thing. I'm not going to forget on the live stream. He's a YouTuber. He doesn't mind. You see, YouTubers don't mind. I love it. All right, so now we're going to turn around and walk the other way, because I know I didn't see Ella Fitzgerald down there because I've walked all the way down there. All the way down there. Hey, there's an Amtrak train in the... Well, I don't know which one it is. I'm saying it's an Amtrak train. No, it's a Metro North. No, it's an Amtrak. In the station over there. All right. So, the tree's in the way. So, that's the science barge right in front of us. Let me zoom it up. Science barge. I'm thinking that you might be able to go visit it. Let me see what you're saying there, guys. Catching up. Look at all the... I don't know if those are seagulls or just ducks or what. Yes, Alex, you're right. George Washington. Yes, it is the George Washington. Oh, the George Washington Bridge, not the Henry Hudson. Thanks, 80s. That was the George Washington Bridge we were looking at. 80s corrected me when we looked at... We're going to go that way in just a moment. All right. And then... Oh, thank you so much, Joe. The moderator, the best moderator around. Joe said it's still nice. It is. It's... Woo! Look at that. Oh, my God. OMG. Let's look at it. Did you see the short that 80s put up with the tug? And he explained all about tugs. They push or pull boats. It just so helped me a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to have to make a short out of that right there. Wherever it is in the middle there. Let's zoom it up a bit. So we watch this boat. This is for you, 80s. I wouldn't mind going on that boat to check it out, but I know they don't do tours. That's so sweet. Wow, that's so cool. Now, we're supposed to be doing the Maria Cuomo Bridge. We come back to that because we're going to... Now, I'm trying to get a good view between the trees here. And it's not so good because there's a tree here and a tree there. But let me try to zoom up. Oh, I think that we're getting it. But in any case, back down. So, yeah, that's the Tappan Zee Bridge. Let's go back this way. And let's see if we could walk down to the corner down there, the end down there. Since I've never been down there before. But let's look at the barge as it's going there. Yeah, well, it's a new thing to me because like when I was in Peekskill, I was there either on Monday or Tuesday, and they're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I really thought they had something going on up here on Sundays. Even the waterfront. Well, gonna go check out the other end.
I'm on live. I'm on your live.
Oh, you are? Oh, he's so cool.
I'm on the live, guys.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
I'll subscribe to you as soon as I get home.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for showing me, Big Al. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Hey, wait. Let's see what they serve here. There's a lot of pigeon poop here. Oh, I can't read that. It's permits. I thought change of location. Well, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe that restaurant closed. I don't know. Maybe stuff changed. There's a cute little boat over there. The water side is busy. So that is the George Washington Bridge. 80s guy does know that we're looking at. The GW. Now, I've been here a weekdays mostly, and I think I've been here on a Saturday. And then they had a church thing going on down there. All right, so we're looking to see if we could find this statue of Ella Fitzgerald down here, because I haven't walked down here. So I don't know what this is. It's a sculpture of sort, but that's not a statue of Ella Fitzgerald. Huh. Big Al, that's so nice of Big Al. Jump on the live stream while he's fishing. Very nice of you, Big Al. Thank you so much. The Pacific Palisades are gorgeous. What a gorgeous view. Oh, that's another sculpture there. No clue what it is. I know what this is. This is the lovely Hudson River. So we're going to walk towards that other part of the park over there. Here's another sculpture here. Yonkers Waterfront. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not sure what this sculpture is either. Ooh. Ooh, the barge is making me feel all the waves from the barge. The tug on the barge. Okay, let's go up here. There's something to read. Oh, no, you need to have a little alcohol with you. There's something to read here. Let's go read it. Blue Star Memorial Byway, a tribute to the Armed Forces of America. Morris Mare Garden Club. So this is a tribute to the Armed Forces of America. And, well, we need a little cleanup. Yonkers will never forget September 11th, 2001. So this is the September 11th memorial here from Yonkers and the people from Yonkers who passed away, who died. You know we are not really dead, right? You heard what I said. You know we don't really die. Never mind. Okay, so let's go over there. We're going over there because I've never been over there. That spot right there. And hopefully that's where the Ella Fitzgerald thing is. Because the gimbal went on red. I will take the gimbal because they finally opened today and like normal. The Jewish holiday is over. So let's go see if we can make it down there and find the sculpture. This looks like it used to be a pier or something long ago. And now the ducks and the seagulls and yeah, hanging out on it. All right, wait a minute. Let me read what you're saying there. You step over here out of the sun. Woo! Wow, that man and his kid beat me. Look how far they are. Thank you. Nice effects. Subscribe to Big Mario. Hey, Mario, you got some subscribers. Big Mario. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks, Alex. Thanks. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, at 80s Guy. Let's follow each other. Let's promote each other. It's a good thing. It's a family thing. We're a family, a YouTube family channels. All right, let's head down here. And then, I don't know, I may spot some trains, but we won't need the gimbal. I just spot it without the gimbal. While I wait for my train back, I'll have to get a ticket from Yonkers. I have to get a ticket from Yonkers to Ludlow. And then, so because my ticket is from Ludlow to get on at Ludlow, and I'm certainly not walking back there. So I'll just get a ticket from Yonkers to Ludlow, and then I give them the 2 tickets. Welcome home. It says, hey, look, you could be living on the Yonkers waterfront. It might be the nicest place in Yonkers to live. It's right here. Yes, they will charge a lot of money. But when they charge a lot of money, it keeps certain people away. The ones who can't pay a lot of money. So if you want to live someplace really nice, pay a lot of money. People who can't pay a lot of money won't be there with you. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And yes, all right, we're going to find this statue of Ella Fitzgerald. As 80 say, there's one. I don't know if it's here or not. I haven't seen it. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a seat. I think it is. I'm going to sit on it. I am sitting on it. It's cold because it's made of stone, but it is a seat. You can sit on it. I probably will take a picture on it when I state-of-the-art fitness center. That's what it says here, state-of-the-art fitness center. Well, well, well. Ooh, it's a fish on this side. Look at that. Well, let's walk around this little park. Let's go this way since everybody's going that way. So here is something else. Where is the fitness center? What do we exercise with? Those are seats. And this is, let me step back. I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to zoom out wide. What, I was at 3? Why didn't you tell me that? I was at 3. Never mind. I was already zoomed out wide. There we go. So you can see this thing. What is it? Let's go figure it out. And let's get up close. Can't see what I'm doing here. So, well, you could walk around this thing as a fitness. See, there's more chairs over there. Look at this part here. This looks like a bed. Does it look like a bed? This is funny. This is funny. I have to sit here. All right, I'm going to tell you what I found there in the chair. People smoking marijuana in the chair. See that there? That's what they... Well, I guess they could do it. Cigarettes. This is cute, though. I like it. Really freaking cute. Says Yonkers on the chairs. Let me sit in this one. Let me read the chat. Crazy. I'm crazy. This is cute. I had not walked down here. I've been here about at least 3 times. I hadn't walked down here before. All right, let's keep going. I just remember the gimbal is on red. Let's try to get through this little park area here before the gimbal says, you know what it does? It throws the phone sideways. All right, so we're still looking for the statue of Ella Fitzgerald. I see a statue here. Is that her? Let's go see if that's her. It could be. She's a singer. They got some nice lavenders planted here. Now let's go look. Let's see if that's Ella Fitzgerald. Let's see which one this is. Here's another sculpture here. This lady has a fish. So she's not Ella. But I think this woman here is required to give their land back to the state of New York. To the king. Or something that remain faithful to the king. And okay, so I can't read it. Let's see if that one is Ella Fitzgerald over there. No, this is That's the person who did it. Vinnie Bagwell, 2019, City of Yonkers, 1685 to 1695. Is that her? The Phillips family was directly involved in the state trade for 10 years. Enslaved Africans worked as farmers, carpenters, domestics. Millers were needed to operate the grist mills. The Phillips owned an average of at least 40 enslaved Africans at a time, in comparison to the 40% of colonial New Yorkers who owned one or two. As many as 40 enslaved resided on the third floor of the Phillips Manor Hall. So that Phillips Manor Hall that I showed you, those people owned slaves, and so far both of these. Let's go read the other one. But there's another statue there too. I haven't found let's read what this one said here. This said here, in 1776, the year of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, over 200 colonial New Yorkers signed a Declaration of Dependence. These loyalists remained faithful to the king and were required to give their land back to the state of New York. Prominent among this group was Frederick Phillips III, Lord of the Manor of Phillipsburg, a 52,500-acre estate, part of which eventually became Yonkers. So that's why the Phillips Manor is there, because Phillips were the people who owned a whole bunch of land here. They were, they wanted to be with the king, and we were separating from the king and becoming a free United States of America. Let's look at who this one is here. And I didn't know this waterfront keeps going that way. I'm going to keep going that way too, much as I need to get to the party at some point. Let's see who this is. This one says, the Charles, that's this guy here. I'll look at that. I see somebody came in. Frederick Phillips' legal cargo ship first sailed from Amsterdam to Angola on the Congo River in West Africa, and later to South Africa and Madagascar, to exchange weapons and other goods for enslaved Africans. So they were exchanging weapons and goods for enslaved Africans. Highly skilled enslaved Africans, knowledgeable in specific trades, were required. Both men were needed to sail goods back and forth from Upper Hills, Sleepy Hollow. So Sleepy Hollow was called Upper Hills, didn't know that till right now, and Lower Mills, Yonkers, to Phillips's warehouse in Manhattan. Well, shucks, what a history I've learned today. Oh my goodness, who would know that? I see another statue over there. Go check it out. Wow, this is amazing. I didn't know all of this history was here in Yonkers. Let me catch up. Thank you, Joe. Yes. Hit the like button. Captain Super. The Ella Fitzgerald statue is on the Buena Vista. Oh, I passed it. Oh, I was just over there. I saw the lady. Captain Silver, I saw the lady with that lost the soldier. I might have had my back to Ella Fitzgerald statue. Well, and the gimbal is not going to make it back over there. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go look at this other statue over here, because I will take the gimbal in for service tomorrow. I'm going to buy another one at the same time so we don't have issues with gimbals. Oh, it's on Buena Vista Avenue, right across from the post office. I know exactly where that was. We were back there. What I'm going to do is when I go back over there, that's over by the train station. This is cute. That is a beautiful, that is so cute. I really like that. We got to read it. John Jay, the future first Chief Justice of the United States Superior Court, was a statesman and a leader against slavery. His first two attempts to pass emancipation legislation failed, but the third succeeded in 1799. Wow, interesting where they put the history of stuff. Wow. Let's go right up to that corner there and see if it ends. Okay, so resort style pool in this building here. What I can say is this, guys. I didn't know I was going to find this history, and I happen to like it. I like the history we just read. It's the story of some people, and it's been fascinating. And when I go back over to the train station, I'll make a short of the Ella Fitzgerald the statue of Ella Fitzgerald. This is my first time walking down this side. Wow, it's really pretty. Wow. Yeah. This is the end of the waterfront walk. I can see because there's a driveway there. But we can sit on this chair over here, right there, and end the live stream. Come on. Private property, no trespassing. Well, we're not trespassing on private property. Okay. Wow. Wow. I've brought you here. Look at this. I can see One World Trade Center from here. Let me zoom it up. Let me see if I could. Whew, the sun is in my eye. I can't see a thing. Anyway, One World Trade Center is down there. I can't see when I look in that direction. Okay. Thank you so much. I will have to do a short of that Ella Fitzgerald. And I'm going to end the live stream now here. And I'm going to walk back and find a party. There's one over there someplace. And I'm going to get a picture of the Ella Fitzgerald statue in front of the post office. Yeah, I know right where it is. I must have had my back to it. So I really thank everyone for coming on board with me. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to give you some hearts from my heart to your heart. And I'm going to say, it's time to say goodbye. And I really thank you for hanging in with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more thank you. I love you guys a lot. And we're going to end the session.